Well, something just occurred to me. I was just thinking about what brings on the urge to wank it. And then of course in regards specifically my urge. Um, Boredom is one thing. I'm bored, and I want. This is again nothing to do with AGP at this point, but more to do with um, more to do with maybe like fried uh, dopamine, serotonin receptors, whatever, uh, and and uh, damn it. Okay, so urges they come up sometimes mostly out of boredom, sometimes seeing content, but honestly like I have to seek out the content, um so it's usually out of boredom anyway. The thing is, and this is asking myself as an AGB person, do I desire in that moment to be to appear as a hot sexy woman, or do I lust in that moment? I just have a craving to be that. I just have a craving for some kind of stimulus, a craving for attention. I think there might be something there. And again, something I think I have to start writing stuff down before I do a video. But anyway, this popped in my head. I just wanted to explore the idea of desire versus lust, or rather craving, lust, craving. I think I can lump them into the same category. Um, yeah, because if I desire something, I think it's an ongoing thing. Like I desire affection, I desire connection with people. I think that's at the underlying motives of a lot of, even people wanting to make money. Like, do you desire to make money, or do you desire to have status? And but why? Because so anyway, I digress a little bit. I was giving an example there. Um, yeah, so I guess that's the question I need to actually ask myself: do I desire to be appear as a attractive woman? And if I really desire that, I guess the question would always be why? Why do I desire that? Um, if I desire that, then am I ignoring my authentic desire by kind of distracting myself with day to day things? I'm not sure. That's the question mark. Or am I craving it? Am I craving to appear in this certain way? And like, again, I think a desire for, I'll go back to the thing of like I want to make money or I want to have status. It's like, well, do you desire to be, maybe to be validated and to be seen a certain way? And in that case, you just desire acceptance. And oh, that's another can of worms actually. I think I might. This might just be a note, rather than a longer recording, because yeah, I think I need to make notes on these things, but I don't have a pen and paper right now, so I'm recording. Yeah. So is the desire to socially transition, to live in society, appearing feminine and female, actually a desire for acceptance of who you are? And then the question is, if there's a desire to be accepted for who you are, do you need to create a physical appearance? Another question there. Or again, the craving. Do I crave to just have a lot of attention in that moment? Just a lot of, I want a lot of stimulation. I want other people's energy, and I crave it, and then the surface level comes up of I want to be and appear as an attractive hot woman that can bring this type of attention in towards myself. Um, because I think they're like part of the HEB fantasy isn't like, it isn't in a vacuum. It's like to be a societally, like the by society standards, a really hot um, feminine appearance is the thing that's arousing. So I think there's a part of being seen as a very like to be able to actually have that feminine power, energy, appearance, um, where people are just in awe of like one's beauty. So maybe there's a craving to just have this a lot of attention kind of on myself, and the way that manifests is to appear as feminine as possible in my fantasy. Um, which again, it comes back to the, like, if I want to live out this fantasy, I have to become obsessed with my appearance, and that's just I don't know if that's the right path. More to explore on that one is my fantasy of being just like being extremely feminine and appearing feminine, maybe socially transitioning. Is it a desire for affection, for validation, for attention, for acceptance? Which one is it? Or is it a craving for these things? I think anyway, I have to define for myself craving and attention, or lust and craving. I put them in the same thing versus desire. I think desire is a more deeper and profound drive that everyone has, and I think there's a lot of underlying unification to people's desires. But anyway, short note so that I can maybe later look at. I don't know.